Hey guys, I'm Groen, down here at the World Barefoot Center in Windhaven, Florida, and we've partnered with Barefoot International to show you guys how to install an extended pylon on your ski boat. So today's install of the pylon extension really only requires one person. You're going to stack your two pieces on top, and then the biggest part here is just adjusting your cables, making sure you can get them nice and tight and snug so when you do snap this shut, we've got plenty of tension, no looseness in those cables. Once those cables are nice and adjusted and tight, you're going to be ready to rock and roll and get back to having fun on the water. Let's break it down. So today's install on this pylon extension is a pretty quick and easy one. We've got two parts to our stainless pole here, plus the loading strap on the front. So we're going to go through a few steps, get these cables probably adjusted, and then you'll be ready to get back out on the water. So first step here, super easy. We're going to install the first part, the bottom piece of our pylon extension. It should go straight over the top of your ski pole. And once it's on here, we just want to make sure that the little Delrin piece here is going back for if you do still want that low pylon pull mount. You want that facing straight out the back of the boat. Moving on to step two, you're going to slide your top piece onto our sleeve here. We're going to make sure it goes straight down, and right now it's not super important, but we're going to want to try to get these cables facing straight forward while we adjust in our next step. So now that our two pieces are stacked on top of each other in the pylon inside the boat, we're going to load our bow strap up the front here and connect our cables to the loading strap. Now, as you can see right now, our cables are super loose on this thing, so we're going to have to adjust those to make sure this gets nice and tight. All right, so our next step, we're going to adjust these cables. As you can see, there's a lot of slack in these cables right now. So what we've done and loosened up our nuts here on our little box. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this cable through to get it nice and tight on the front of the boat here. So as we pull this through, we're going to pull our bottom ones. As you can see, that's getting it nice and tight and secure on the front. Now, as you see right now, I've still left our latch open. So that means when we do cinch it tight, it's going to make sure it's really nice and snug. So when you're tightening your cables here, you want to make sure that you're getting them pretty nice and tight. Just do a little bit of give there so you can snap that with ease. So once you've got your cables about where you want to be, you're going to make sure you slide that box up. Once again, you're trying to get to about 2 inches of loop in the front here. So I'm pretty happy with this now. I'm going to go ahead, we're going to tighten our nuts back up. All right, so now all 8 of our nuts, both 4 on each side there, are all nice and tight. We've got about a good 2.5 inch loop on the front. Before we get this all tidied up, we're just going to check the tightness here, and we're going to lock this up. Perfect, that's what we want. So we got a little bit of tension on the line now, but as you can see, it takes a little bit to snap that shut. That means we're nice and secure. We can go ahead, set our pin in. And now that we're happy with that, we're going to make sure we push our covers up here, feed our cables back inside our sock. Bring this all the way down. Velcro straps on. And this is looking good to go. When you do tighten this and you want to lock it in, you want to make sure that your cables are facing forward on that pole up there. It's easy for that to swivel and adjust. So before you come and adjust these and tighten your cables up, you want to make sure they're coming straight forward like we talked about in step 2. But other than that, this boat is ready to get back on the water.